show you behind me a little bit. Look how good. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. You guys, I am so happy to be back. It's probably been about a month since my last video. Life has been crazy lately, and honestly I haven't had really too much time to film, and it's been hard to get any video ideas, but I am back. You guys, if you can't tell by my background, I am at my parents' farm right now in Florida. It's a little bit overcast right now, you guys, but it's still a beautiful day. We have a couple of projects planned around the farm that I really want to bring you guys along with. I'm going to show you and tell you a little bit about the projects right now. There's one project that's going to be in the barn. There is one that's going to be by the stock tank pool, and there will be one inside my parents' house. Let's go ahead and I'll show you guys a little bit about the first project. So I'm gonna go pick up my dad right now. He is at the barn, but I'm gonna show you guys. The first project is gonna be over there. So my dad has been staining the barn once again. It's been a couple of years since the last time, maybe a year actually, since the last time he stained it, but he's restaining all the details, all the trim work, and I helped him out a little bit the other day. But we have a super cool project planned to kind of finalize the barn, honestly. So this is the barn, you guys. As you can see, it is all wood. This is what my dad is right over there. We've been staining, and the first project that we're gonna do is we're gonna be painting. There's 3 white doors throughout the barn that we're gonna go ahead and paint. We're actually gonna go to Lowe's right now to pick out paint color for the doors. There's one right here by the nearest entrance, and there is 2 on each side. So this one right here and that one right over there. This one's a little restroom, and this one's like a laundry room, feed room, a bunch of stuff. But yeah, this is the barn. I don't know if I've ever showed it to you guys. Super pretty, I love it. I helped my dad pick out some of the lighting fixtures, and it's been cool to see the progress of how it's turned out. But let's go ahead and go to Lowe's. By the way, you guys, look at all the little details that my dad has been adding throughout the barn. He's an interior designer himself. I want to show you guys the tack room. This is my dad's pride and joy, you guys. His little man cave too, I guess. Look at the sink. It's very Western, huh? But anyways, you guys, if you want to see more of the farm of Big 5 Ranch, we have actually an Instagram. I'm going to pop it right here, and I'm going to leave the link down below. It's just Big 5 Ranch Ocala on Instagram. You can find us there, and you can look at so much more content of the farm over there. So go ahead and check it out. Oh, that's Sky boy. Hi, Sky. Hi, Sky. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, baby. This is Marilyn, you guys, our little pony. And then this is Tornado. Tornado! They're eating right now. Hi, baby. You wanna say hi? Tornado, you guys, is the most beautiful baby boy. All right, you guys, the sun is starting to come out. Perfect time. So let's go ahead and get the paint. I don't know if it's because it's been a while, but I've never seen HGTV Home Shirt by Sherwin-Williams, you guys. What is this? Design, expertise, and legendary quality. Designer-inspired color collections. All right, you guys. So for the doors, I think we're going to go for high tea. It's this beautiful green with an olive undertone. It's kind of a darker shade. I didn't want to go too light, and I didn't want to go too dark. So I think that that's the perfect in between. All right, you guys, so we're getting the paint for the project that I'm doing at the house and the paint that we're doing for the walls. So for the wall paint, again, we chose high tea. Super excited. So let's go and see how much we're gonna get. Probably a lot, because it is 3 doors on both sides, and we're probably either gonna do matte or flat, maybe satin, because it is a high traffic area, but we'll see. We went with flat for the green paint for the doors, and we went with eggshell for the paint for the house project. They gave us the paint for the doors and for the house project. We're here, got my painting clothes on. We got the paint. I'm gonna pop up all the info right here, right now. The High Tea Beautiful by Sherwin-Williams. I'm so excited. We're gonna start with this door right here, if you remember from the tack room, right by the entrance of the barn. So I'm gonna clean it, give it a good clean first, and then we're gonna just go straight into painting the first coat. All right, you guys, so I just finished the first door on the outside, and I did 2 coats on it and it covered perfectly. Let me show you right now how it's looking like, because I love the color. All right, ignore all the mess at the bottom, but you guys, look how beautiful. It's still drying, but it's a beautiful earthy green brown color. I love how it looks with the rest of the barn. I specifically love how it looks like from here, because it ties in this kind of wood, the pillars, and then the wood on the outside of the barn. It has a green undertone, and that door ties it all in, and it just looks more high quality. It looks more finished. I absolutely love the way it's looking like with the rest of the barn. But you guys, the process of painting the doors is gonna be very repetitive. I'll probably show you when I do the others, but it's probably gonna take me a couple of days to do the outside and inside of all 3 doors. But I'll keep you guys updated. So far, so good. It's another day, you guys. I finished the first door that I was showing you the other day, and I am now on my way to go start painting the other ones. Yesterday, I painted the whole frame and the interior of the first door, so I'm gonna show that to you guys right now. Look how beautiful, you guys. That color could not be more perfect. And let me show you what it looks like inside. There you go. So perfect. And then of course I painted the frame too, inside and out. So now let's go ahead and get started with the other doors immediately. So heading into project number 2, we're inside my parents' house right now. We're in what's the dining room. This is one big open area. We have the kitchen right behind you, the dining room right here, and then the living room on the left side. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be painting the beadboard, wainscoting all around the main area of the house. As you can see right here, it's all around the dining room and around the living room. I'm not gonna be showing you guys the living room right now. It's a little bit of a mess. We have all of the baby stuff, but I'm gonna show you the transformation around the dining room. We're gonna be taking everything out right now, prepping the floors, putting the tape down, putting the paper. Once we're done prepping everything, you guys, it's gonna be time for paint. We're gonna be doing Balanced Beige by Sherwin-Williams. It's the color that we chose the other day at Lowe's. So now let's take everything out and prep for paint. All right, you guys, we are done taping everything. Fry is here. By the way, you guys, I brought Fry to my parents' house here in Florida. He had to travel with me. I'm here for a couple of weeks, so I wanted to bring him. But you guys, we're done taping everything. I am now gonna get started with the paint. I cleaned everything. I gave everything a good clean again. Yeah, now I'm just gonna paint with a roller and a paintbrush. And then also with the wall plugs, I'm just gonna unscrew them, remove them for a little bit while I paint around those corners. But yeah, so let's get started. Just finished the second coat. Look at this color. I'm obviously still missing to remove the tape and all of that. It's still drying, as you can see. This is a little bit more fully dry. You can see the color properly. It looks a little more gray on camera. It is a little more beige in person. But you guys, I could not be happier with how the color looks with the rest of the house and in the space. I'm so excited. I can't wait to remove the tape and finish everything and see how it looks, but you guys will have to wait and see the final reveal at the end. But so far, so good. I'm gonna show you behind me a little bit. Look how good. That tape made everything so perfect. The cuts are so clean. There's only two little spots that I have to correct with a little paintbrush and some white paint that we have matching from the walls. But look how beautiful the color looks in the space. I'm going to clean up those things and then put the table and everything back in, but you guys will see it on the final reveal at the end of the video. Quick little interruption. I am on my way to Home Goods or Marshall's, where I'm gonna check out both. I'm gonna try to find my mom some new faux hydrangeas for the dining room. The blue ones she has just aren't it. I'm gonna try to find some creamy ones. If they're not hydrangeas, then maybe some other kind of faux flower. Definitely faux, because she does have cats, and she has one cat, and it usually attacks the flower. So just in case, maybe if we can find a couple other things for the transformation, but that's what we're up to right now. I found a table runner for $14. It's beautiful. It has a cool like brown stripe in the middle, and it has some tassels at the end. It's like a linen fabric. But you guys, this is the most beautiful Home Goods ever. Let me show you. I love this terracotta vase with the double handle for $34. They have these little ones for $16 that I really like. This one with the 4 handles is beautiful. This one's $29.99, $30 from the Philippines. This one's literally the exact same one I have in my entryway. And then you guys, this one, if I had found this in LA, in one of my home goods, I would have so bought this for my own place. This is a paper mache, kind of like the ones you can find at antique stores. This is from India and it's $39.99. You guys, it's humongous. That is such a good deal for a paper mache vase. We are now outside for our third and final project of the video. I don't know how well you can see me. The sun is crazy today. But for those of you guys who haven't seen the video or who don't remember, my dad and I actually built a deck for this stock tank pool that my parents have here at the farm. This is the deck we built about, I want to say, a year ago. But it's been holding up super well. We love using this area in the summer. My parents have this 9-foot stock tank pool here in the farm, and we just love using this area when it gets really hot. And the project that I want to do is actually right here. I want to build a small perimeter of white stone around the stock tank pool. So it's gonna go around the perimeter from the steps all around, coming this way, and it'll end up right here. Water accumulates a little over here when the pool overflows, so I feel like adding this perimeter of stone will make the water drain way better, and it will be less muddy because water really accumulates at the bottom and it can get a little bit muddy. Nobody actually steps there because the steps are on this side, so it's not really a bother, but I think it will be a cool detail that will finish up this area and will make it look that much better. So we have some leftover white stone. I'll show it to you guys from a project that we did over here, and I think it'll be enough to put around the perimeter. So let's just get started. So this is another project that my dad and I did. It's looking a little bit messy right now, but as you can see, we have this white stone right here that we got, and we have so many leftover bags. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use what's left over of this for the project over there. But yeah, you guys, this is another little fire pit moment that we did. But let's head on over to the shed where we have the leftover stone, and let's start working on the project. All right, you guys, so these are the bags we have. Vigoro decorative stone marble chips. All right, they're super heavy. So what we're gonna do, follow me, is we are going to mount them on the back of, what do you call this? I don't know the name of this, but we're gonna take it on the back of this. It's gonna make the transportation way easier. I'm gonna pop up the name right here because I feel stupid. In Spanish, we call it cuatrimoto. I can't think right now. All right, and this is a plastic turf that I'm gonna use on the grass anyway, so it's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna put it down right now so that it doesn't scratch the surface. Cool. I'm gonna start with 5 bags, actually 5.5 because one of them was already open. So I'm gonna start with these bags, and then if we need more, we'll come back for more. All right, you guys, first things first, I'm gonna grab the shovel and I am gonna cut the grass and make a path around the perimeter of the pool so that we can prep the ground for the plastic turf. Oh my god, we're done. By we I mean I'm done. Let me show you what it's looking like. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break after this and we'll keep going, but let me show you. You can see I did the whole perimeter, took out all that grass, dirt, and I made a few piles of dirt just in case I need to fill it in some spots, but that's pretty much what it's looking like. All right, you guys, I'm gonna cut a strip of the plastic material and just lay it around the perimeter of that hole that we just created. That's it. It's pretty straightforward, you guys. Let's do it. It is burning hot. All right, we're gonna lay it out on top of the dirt now. All right, you guys, nothing too fancy, obviously, but the turf is down and now it's time to lay the rock. I'm done. Look how good it looks. I still obviously got to clean up the dirt, clean up the area, and of course I'm also going to spray like a mixture so to make sure that the grass doesn't grow under the turf, which would be rare, but still we're going to do that to kill the weeds down there and clean up the rock. But look how good it's looking, you guys. I mean, come on. I got to clean up the edge a little, do all the finishing details, but look how beautiful that white rock looks against the wood and the metal, against the grass. Everything just ties in so beautifully, and I'm gonna say it looks even better in person than it does on camera, but so beautiful, you guys. After hours and hours of cleaning the area, I shoveled all the dirt into a bucket, which will be reused around the farm. Of course, we're gonna fill up some holes, reuse the grass to do some patchwork around the farm, so none of that goes to waste, which is perfect. Then I used a leaf blower for the remaining dirt and rocks and whatever debris might have been left still around the area. What I'm gonna do now is slightly hose down all the rocks and the perimeter of the pool to clean the area a little bit. And then what I'm gonna be using, which was what I was talking about earlier, you guys, is I'm gonna be using Roundup. This is a ready to use formula. This is a weed and grass killer. I'm gonna spray it on top of the rock, making sure that none of it goes into the pool, of course. We don't want the water to be contaminated, but you want to spray it on top of the area that you just worked on so that the grass or weeds don't grow back up again, even through the turf and the rock. There could still be some grass that peeks through. You don't want that, so hopefully with this we can remedy that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, finish it up. That should be it for this project, you guys. So you guys will see the final result at the end of the video with the reveal and everything else, but I'm so happy with the way that it turned out. 10 out of 10. I am dying of the heat, you guys. All right, you guys, so everything is finally done after a long couple of weeks full of projects around the farm. You guys, to remind you, we did the doors in the barn, we did the wainscoting board and batten in the house, and then we did that stone trim around the stock tank pool. Everything is fully done finally, so it is time for the reveal. So without further ado, here's the reveal in 3, 2, 1. right, you guys, and that is gonna be it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and you liked the way that all projects turned out. Let me know down below what your favorite project of this week's video was. I can't choose. Honestly, I loved all three so much, and they all made such a huge change to the spaces, to each individual space. But yes, you guys, that is gonna be it for this week's video. Make sure to give it a like if you enjoyed what you watched, and comment down below what kind of content you would like to see from me in the future from the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.